Good morning. Happy Monday, September 30th. If you are new here, my name is Brianna from A Bubbly Classroom, and I share a little bit of every day in second grade. It is like right at 7. I need a copy during specials. I just blew out of here on Thursday. You've not seen me in weeks. Catch you up. We had like curriculum night, busy time, then parent conferences. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. And then we had the hurricane on Thursday/Friday, so we didn't have school on Friday. So I kind of just blew out of here on Thursday. Made sure I had my homework copied for this morning, which is right here. And then the rest I was like, I'll just copy during specials. Left myself a to-do list. I need to make my October morning PowerPoints. It is October Eve, so I'm very excited about that. Got my little pumpkin earrings on this morning. We are trying to do a pep rally next Friday. Not this Friday, but like the next Friday. So I need to work on like a PowerPoint for that to kind of guide through the pep rally so that the team, our PBIS team, can kind of look through that. And then I think I have one final conference we had to reschedule because we canceled school Friday, and copies. So not bad. Hello, it is the end of the day. It's 3 o'clock. During planning, I spent the whole time in the copy room because I didn't have my copies done for this week like I talked about. So I got that done. And now I'm gonna sit here and check the daily math review from today. Today was just adding with regrouping, and then whoever missed problems here, they will go on my list for my small groups for tomorrow. Today I didn't have a list because we were out Friday, so I didn't have like a list from Fridays. So we're just starting fresh today. Today I kind of just worked with, we're just kind of pulling kids over like crazy. So I'm gonna check these, and then we need to make the October pencils. I think I have, found it. I have these cool, this cool spider web one that we're gonna use for our October pencils. Very excited about that. I have plenty of it. And then maybe I'll laminate these bookmarks. I let them make one bookmark on Fridays. I need to actually print out the October ones for this Friday, but I might get to that, I might not. Let's just see what happens. Depends on the day, but kind of what we do is every day there's just 4 problems usually that go with what we're working on that day. Last week, the past couple weeks, we've worked on addition and subtraction with regrouping. So these 2 days we're reviewing addition, taking a grade. These 2 days we're reviewing subtraction, taking a grade. And then Friday is mixed. So the way this works is if they usually, like if I have a group of kids who miss 1, I'll meet with them as a group. If they miss 2, I'll meet with those few as a group. 3, I'll meet with those few. And if they miss them all, I'll meet with those few together. And I just kind of make, I just covered their names, but I just kind of make like a little, this was like a free template I found somewhere. But the concept is addition with regrouping. I have 3 different groups under here. Some missed 1, some missed 2, some missed 3 or 4. And then the strategy we're gonna use is whiteboards. We're just gonna use whiteboards at the table. We're gonna practice our steps again. And then the evidence of learning is that they can correct, they should be able to correct this after we meet with small groups. So that's kind of, these were kind of the things that our admin wanted to see on our small group template, and our team came together and made that. And then each week we have a daily math review. So then I'll just keep all of this together for tomorrow right here on my little cart, and I'm ready to meet with those kids. It is a quick, easy way to really be in tune about like what your kids are getting and not getting. And then we take this every week as like a small classwork grade. It's great to communicate with the parents, and it's great for us to know what they know and don't know in class. And then tomorrow I'll check their unlocks. They have been all about, I let them start it on Thursday, which I'm glad I did because we didn't have school on Friday. And we have a short week coming up, so they don't have like the full month to work on these. So I'm glad I started it a little bit early, but let's make some pencils. October ready. I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you on Tuesday. Good morning, happy Tuesday, October 1st. I'm just digging through my backpack. My mom is here and packed me some leftovers for lunch. So I gotta put that in the fridge. Oh, and some cookies. Love that. So happy it's October. I bought these from someone at like a kind of a farmer's market thing. She had all her earrings and they are so cute. And then I've got my Let's Go Ghouls shirt on to start off October. I'm so excited. Although it's still gonna be like 80 degrees today. I think the high is 79, so okay, we're in the 70s, people. Let's see. I'm gonna get my computer turned on. Kids come in like 2 minutes, but luckily I stayed late yesterday and got like everything feels ready for today. Okay, they are at music. They've been there for a little bit. I just had my last conference. Yes. Oh my gosh. I actually love conferences. Like I really do just love talking one-on-one and like hearing parents like perspective and getting like some good insight. It's just the timing, you know? That's always what it is for me. It's like you're adding hours and hours and hours of meetings, which is good work, but nothing is coming off your plate, right? You're still planning, you're still grading, you're still making your PowerPoints and going through your data and having other meetings with teams and admin and faculty and whatever. So it's just the season of like, I'm always exhausted this point in the year and going, oh my gosh, how do I still do this? And then conferences end and I get that time back and I'm like, oh, I can do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit here and work on plans for next week because I'm out tomorrow. We have PLC this afternoon, and then I've got to do sub plans for tomorrow and get all that stuff ready. And then when I come back on Thursday, I have a hair appointment at 4, so I'm not gonna have like a ton of time on Thursday, so I'm trying to like be really intentional. So let's lesson plan for next week and try to get that done. I've got like 15 minutes. Can't you do it? it's lunch. We just did a math addition with regrouping, like graded assignment, and as they were kind of turning it in, I was kind of checking them and they look so good. So I'm gonna sit here and grade them real quick because I'm so excited. It is 6 o'clock. No excuses. Okay, two things. We had our PLC meeting this afternoon. Sorry to turn that lamp off. We had our PLC meeting this afternoon, and then I worked on my sub plans for tomorrow. I got everything laid out. I made her this whole PowerPoint that like goes through every part of the day, basically just taking like our morning slide out of the morning PowerPoint, the reading slides out of the reading PowerPoint, the writing slides out of the writing PowerPoint, math slides out of the math PowerPoint, the dismissal slides out of this dismissal PowerPoint that I have. I have like different like PowerPoints for every subject. And I just took the slides for tomorrow and just put them in one PowerPoint. It really didn't take me that long. However, when I closed it out and went to open it, it was like, cannot be read, cannot open, panicked. I'm like, oh my gosh, what a waste. So I just sat here, being the little techie nerd I am, and somehow figured it out. I don't know how I did it, but I did. And yeah, that's where we're at. So it's now 6 o'clock. Oh, and then I did go to the copy room and made, I finished reading plans for next week and made my reading copies for next week. So I did do that, which is good, because on Thursday I have to leave here at a good time because I have a hair appointment at 4. Already told you that. Anyways, let me show you. They're going to check the homework tomorrow, and then they are doing, there's some extra copies. Then they're doing this fable with some questions. There's an extra one that we didn't get to last week that I left just in case it goes over nonfiction, which was last week's spelling test. For math, this is what they're gonna do on their own. This is something extra that we didn't get to, just if they need it, they shouldn't. For writing, they are planning out their next paragraph. So they're going to cut color and then do 2 details about each thing they picked. And then for social studies, they're going to read about the colony of Georgia together, and then they're going to finish working on their little booklets that we started if they need. Actually a pretty simple day, but you know how it is when imagine no matter what job you have, someone coming in to do your job for the day. And minute by minute, they are on display for 23 children. So it's down to the minute, you know how it is. But I feel good, feel good about that. I sent her the PowerPoint. I know her, so that was awesome. I left class list plans, dismissal chart, little pause tickets that she can write for anyone who earns it, and I'm going to get out of here. I will see you on Thursday after my little day off. Good morning. Happy Thursday, October 3rd. I was out yesterday, so kids come in 6 minutes, but I'm just pulling out all of my stuff out of my Thursday drawer and going to just get my stuff figured out here. For today. Some of this stuff is gonna get done today. Some of it is gonna get pushed to tomorrow. We'll just see. Good morning. Happy Friday. I did not see you yesterday afternoon. I stayed here until 3:30, just like getting stuff done real quick before my hair appointment, and then I had to blow out of here. So, y'all, this closet. We have a PD day coming up on the 16th maybe, and I'm looking very forward to sitting and doing PD and stickering those books, getting them put out, because that is just one thing that has been on the to-do list that is driving me crazy. If you know, you know. We're turning folders today, so I need to stuff those this morning. And then let me show you what we're doing for reading. I haven't shown you that all week. We started fables this week, so we introduced what a fable is and our essential question, and then we read this fox and crane story and went through our vocabulary. And then they normally just pre-read the story, but today, or that on Monday, I had them doing the questions for predicting also while they read, because we talked about predicting and we read through the questions together throughout, and I didn't want them to continue reading and then try to go back and make predictions, so they made predictions while they read the story. And then on Tuesday, we focused on predictions. We went through their predictions, talked about the character in the story and how the character has changed throughout. We did these questions together, and then they did the vocabulary questions on their own. And then on Wednesday, we went through sequencing and characters, and that was when we corrected their homework. And then they read this fable with a partner and answered some questions about it. And then yesterday, we focused still on sequence of events and went through the story again and discussed the sequence of events questions. And then this was just like a school activity they did for our SSS lesson. We had mystery reader. And then today we're going to respond to this story with text evidence. So talking about, I don't know why that's there. I forgot to delete that slide. I have to delete that slide. Why is honesty an important lesson for the Shepherd Boy to learn? And then this was a good page I thought we could get text evidence from. And we've got sentence starters here to help us. And then they will do, this actually goes before that. If they don't finish, they need to finish that. Here's some catch-up things they need to make sure are done. And then they can pick one of these today. I try to make them like fun Fridays if you're done with everything. So here's the bookmarks that I'm putting out. These are from the homeschool style, and then I've got this other one. I'm gonna put out these as bookmarks. I'll link these all below. I don't know who this one's from, but I will cut these apart, and then they can, if they're at Choices or Pickles, they can pick a bookmark, color it, put their name on it, turn it in, and then I laminate it for them. One more thing I will show you we got this week. I had a parent, I put these on our wish list, and a parent donated them to us. They're these little reading strips. I used to make these out of just cutting apart the little, you know, the like binder dividers that were like these colors in the middle. I would just cut them apart, but these are great because it makes them focus on one line at a time. If you do get these, don't make the same mistake I did. They all have this plastic like protector on them that you peel off, and I wrote their little number in the corner with a Sharpie on every single one, and then they discovered that the protector peels off, and they peeled it off, and then I had to rewrite all the numbers. So if you use these, do that. But they're great because, especially if you have kids who as their books get longer in second grade, start to get like lost on the page, or it's a lot, this just really focuses them in on one line at a time. It's good for kids who have trouble focusing. If you have any kids who show characteristics of dyslexia, I let them pick their color. There's different colors to pick a color that like works best for them on the paper. And they seem to love them. And then it's kind of like a bookmark. It's the end of the day. It's 2:40. Kids are gone. I'm going to, what am I gonna do? Start by looking at my to-do list here. See what I've gotten done and not done. Gonna put the homework out, change my essential questions. I think I'm gonna do that Monday morning. Put the homework on the board. I did copies today, so that's good. Send my Friday email. I already have it drafted. And then I have 2nd and 3rd grade PowerPoints for reading to work on. I might try to knock that out. I have, I think, enough time to get it done, and then I won't have to do it this weekend, which I don't normally do, but this week has just been so crazy with taking a day off and being out. We were closed on Friday for the hurricane, so it's just been kind of a crazy catch-up week. But I want to show you something for morning slide. These are what our morning slides look like. I will link it below. I buy these every month. I have them all now, I think. But this is normal get ready to do. And then student spotlight changes. So like last week I was looking for Bobcat leaders, and then we're having a little bit of trouble with desks. So I think next week I'm going to be looking for kids who have awesome desks. And I took a picture of the student's desk, and they're going to be our student spotlight on Monday. And that means they sit at the VIP desk. They're like our VIP for the day. So I'm putting this on the morning slide. Your desks should look like this. Once all this is done, we all need to clean up our desks, make them look like this to match, and then tell them that's what I'm going to be looking for throughout the week. What I love about this student spotlight VIP of the day is like I can pick it for whatever I want. So if it's something that we're having a hard time with, that's kind of what I make the spotlight, and like that's what we're going to focus on for the week. So it could be keeping our book bins neat and organized, could be the desks, could be someone who is awesome in the hallway, you know, whatever your class needs. It can kind of change for, you know, things are always changing. Getting out of here. It's 3:30, and I got 2nd grade PowerPoint done. I'll get the 3rd grade one I've got it almost done. I'll either get it finished up this weekend, or I will come in early on Monday and get it finished up. It's like I probably have like 10 more minutes to work on it, but I have a nail appointment at 4, so I'm getting out of here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got booed. This is like the nicest thing ever. Look at this. Okay, one of my favorite snacks. They brought napkins, Pirates Booty, my favorite. They brought some sweet cupcakes. We actually had a birthday yesterday, and then I had a bunch of kids out today, so I'm actually going to save these for Monday. I'm going to leave these over on the laptop cart, and we will eat those on Monday. And then this whole little cutie basket. How adorable is this? There's a Starbucks card in there. They brought some fun stickers and my favorite Dr. Peppers. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I cannot. And then these are so fun. I'm gonna put these in my reading small group table for when they read with me, and these are glow in the dark, and then I'll let them take them home like the end of the month maybe. And then pencils for them. They're gonna be so excited. I'm obsessed with this. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. All my favorites, and I don't know who booed us, but thank you. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.